Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm just gonna do a very quick video. I did get the product, the Target, the soft Target. I ordered it because my mindset was soon as Byrna drops something, it tend to sell out, and that seemed like a good item to buy. Um, Whenever I get it, I suppose. But I thought that was a good product. Also, I listened to the Byrna podcast or State of the Unions, as I like to think. A lot of good things, a lot of positive things. Um, Talk about Byrna products, when the LE would get there. It's a good podcast. It's worth listening. Definitely, they go support their business. Some things I'm like, you just really just support your own business. But I understand it's your product. You gotta be protective of what you do. But the great thing I like about this to the Byrna people was that um, these people are knowledgeable of less lethal, the capability of less lethal. A lot of them firearms. Um, the guy, I can't think of the top guy who's always speaking. He's former officer and all this stuff, and then he trained officers. Um, if it's good for officers, it's good for the police and good for this this dispersing crowds. I think it'd be good for you too. They talk about make sure you gotta be careful what you put in your less lethal. If you do a lot of modifications, it can alter things. I can hear it. I'm not a tinkerer, so I wouldn't know. It was a good podcast. I think it was definitely worth listening to. Um, and give it a listen to, and they talk about Byrna, and wait till the Byrna LE. I want to talk about another thing. I was watching this called Air Gunner Review, and he's the first one I've seen to have an extensive LE review, and he showed the power of the LE, and man, that thing pops. I think I saw speed 400, 350. It's up there. The jewels are pretty up there. Um, it was a very good review. He got demo, he got chronograph. I definitely would recommend watching it. Um, last thing was I saw something very disturbing of somebody taking a less lethal and shooting some homeless people, and it video recorded. On top of that, that's the dumbest thing. You record something, you being the aggressive and them not attacking. And it was absolutely heartbreaking. And there was people just homeless, just trying to find a warm place. They shouldn't have been there, but you do what you have to do. But this guy who did it was just trying to show how powerful he was, and he said, "I'm a former this and this," and people like that. As soon as you take that weapon out of his hand, he start pissing himself. That's the type of person the security guard was. But basically, biggest coward. Um, doing that to those homeless people. It's people I can't stand bullies, and that person was a bully. And I hope wherever charges can be pressed on them. And they'll go after him for just those people was moving. The lady was like, she was trying to gather things to move, and the guy a little aggressive, but he got shot in the face, which also tell you about placement. Um, and he got the attention, but basically both the people was not a severe threat. They were willing to stop what they were doing and move along. But people like that make less lethal look bad. Even a gun. I mean, if you doing that and you shooting, you might as well have a gun and then shoot that too, because you're a bully. You're a bully behind a bullet. Um. So if you see this Eric Guns review, and you'll see the video. I tried to download it, and I was gonna put it on my channel, but for some reason it wouldn't. I couldn't do it, but at least I could tell you, less lethal is meant to protect people, but if you're doing it for the wrong reason and trying to show you're a bigger person with a weapon, that means that you are very insecure as a human being and you need an extension of something to make you feel like a big man. Um, I'm not going to sit here and be self-righteous that I haven't done it in years past. I have, when I knew I had an advantage, and I did dominating, and for that I'm like, I was wrong for that. But this is where growth is. You grow and realize you make mistakes and you move on. But this was like 12, 10 years ago, that type of thing. But check out Eric Gunn's review, the LE, the State of the Podcast, which a lot of subscribers and creators, I seen you on his posts. So always always like and subscribe to my page, but also tell you about Scary Cat. He's a good subscriber. Les Lethal for Dummies is a good subscriber. Black Powder Papa, I hope I'm saying that right. He's a great subscriber and creator. It's definitely listen to their podcast. I listen to a lot of podcasts of other people because they, a lot of YouTube videos of people because they know what they talk about. They got years of experience. I have years of experience of unfortunately physical altercation due to my job in the past. So I know that, but I don't know like guns and stuff like that. I have been a security guard, but it wasn't that deep where, we ducking around the corner, protecting my six. But yeah, that's I have, and I shot my Byrna this weekend, and man, that thing's still cooking, still reliable, and you take care of your weapon take care of you. I'm grateful for my Byrnas. Wish the price come down just a little bit, but that's just me. I definitely want to get that ballistic backpack with money permits if I ever am big crowd. I definitely want one for my kids. It's something is better than nothing. That's my opinion. Yeah, and that's all I have. Have a good one.